Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here at the Southern District of New York Courthouse, and behind me, the office of the Southern District Prosecutors. We're going to begin with that today. Following the election, the question, and we're also on the run because there's a trial coming up. Following the election, the question arises whether the SDNY US Attorney, Damian Williams, he's brought some very high-profile cases of late. For example, the Eric Adams prosecution. For example, the Sean Combs prosecution. Of course, before that, SBF. But probably he'll be on his way out if the path is any guide. But how does the new one get selected? The discussion yesterday turned to the blue slip system, in which actually the consent or acquiescence, at least, of the two senators are required, at least under current Senate practice. Now, could that be overturned? Could it be ignored? Grassley went along with it, but what will happen this time? If no one is selected, a new attorney general can appoint one for 4 months, but after that, it's up to the judges of the district. So to watch this space. How, in turn, will this affect the Eric Adams? Many people were saying Eric Adams was playing, hoping that his complaints about Biden's dealing with migration might result in a dropping of the case. He was filmed voting and saying, "I'm voting for Kamala." So we'll have to see. How would it affect the Diddy one? You'll have to, comment. Discuss, as they say. Now, today, you can see some photographers. Today, Rudy Giuliani is due here in the Southern District at noon. He's been ordered to come. He tried not to come. He said he couldn't come, that he had to stay in Palm Beach to do a podcast or radio appearance. But the judge was having none of it and said, "Get up here." At issue is the Mercedes that he was seen driving to vote in on Tuesday. But the New York apartment, I think he's turned over. He's pulled out to co-op. He's also tried to turn over a storage unit in Ronkonkoma, but the owner of the storage unit place is out of town, and the plaintiffs are having none of it. Meanwhile, a mysterious thing. Yesterday there was a filing by the plaintiffs in that Georgia collections case. The plaintiffs' lawyers filed it, and I clicked on the letter, and as I put up a video to show, it's now been fixed by them, but what was supposed to be their letter responding about the co-op, in fact, was a decision from Michigan about Gretchen Whitmer. So I don't know. Many people have read into it. Probably just a filing mistake, but take a look at it. Later, on November 12th, Tekashi 6ix9ine, the rapper, will be pleading guilty, but the judge has said he wants to know why the prosecutors and Tekashi 6ix9ine thinks that 30 days are enough time. So expect a dramatic proceeding. And on the 20th, Gary Wang of the FTX case wants no jail time at all. We'll be live tweeting that sentencing. Meanwhile, we ran a UN scoop, this time about Colombia, totally corrupt mission in Colombia, and the photographers are setting up, and I'm heading in because we're here at the Southern District of New York. The UN is corrupt, and we will not rest, but today we're covering the court. To be continued.